my people. How are you guys doing? So it's your girl Sidanny and I'm back. I'm back with another video. And today I will be doing what I eat in a day. Yep, what I eat in a day. So I've been getting a lot of inbox on Instagram, and so I decided, you know what, let me just do that for you guys today. So I'll be doing what I eat in a day. And so without further ado, let's jump straight into the kitchen. And it's just me today. So I'll be filming myself today. So I'm going to be starting my morning off with some oatmeal. And this is how I prepare it. I normally use 2 cups of coconut milk along with a little piece of cinnamon stick. If you have cinnamon leaf, that is totally fine. Then I'm going to be leaving that to boil for at least 5 minutes, and then I'm going to be adding my oats. I am using 1.5 cup of quick oats. You can also use the slow cook oats if you guys like. Also, I'm using 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon powder, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla, and also I am going to be using some coconut oil. Yes, I put coconut oil and coconut milk in everything I cook, guys. Like seriously, I do. So I'm going to be using some milk, my homemade milk. Once again, I'm using my homemade milk, and I'm using the walnut milk. I'm going to be using 1/4 cup of walnut milk. And you want to make sure that you stir your pot really well. You just want to get everything combined in there. Just look at that. I'm sorry you guys are not able to smell the aroma coming from that pot. Like, it is lit. So I don't normally eat my breakfast early because I have to get up and I have to deal with the kids, and then I have to have my breakfast. So I don't normally have breakfast till around at least 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. So then everything, it's all done, and then I'm going to be topping that off with some banana, some strawberry, and also some blueberry. So I am going to be using some maple syrup on there as well. But remember, you do not have to use any syrup if you're using the fruits, because the fruits is already sweet. So I like to just top it off with some maple syrup because I just love the flavor. So if you guys have sugar or agave, you guys can also use that. Anything that you want to sweeten it with, that's totally up to you guys. But as I said before, you don't have to even use any sweetener because the fruit is already sweet. So what I snack on between breakfast and lunch is these homemade these are some homemade energy ball. So basically I use some walnut and some fruits and get them all together, and I always just do them on a Sunday and I just freeze them in the freezer. So whenever I'm ready, I could just easily just pop them out and snack on them. So for lunch, guys, I'm gonna be eating a bowl of salad, and you guys should definitely try this. Oh my god. So I'm starting off with some kale. They're washed and already prepped, so I'm just gonna be chopping them up. So I'm using the curly kale, and with this kale, it is super tough. So what I'll be doing is I'm going to be adding some olive oil on there, just like 1/2 teaspoon of olive oil, and you're going to be massaging that kale. Once you massage that kale, the olive oil and the massage is gonna break it down completely. It's gonna have the texture of lettuce, because with the curly kale, it is super tough. Even sometimes when you're trying to steam it, it takes a really long time to steam. But I find that when you use the olive oil on there and you just gently massage it, and just keep massaging it and then you're going to see in front of your eyes, it's just breaking down. The texture and everything, it just breaks right down. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just going to be massaging it until it breaks completely down, and it doesn't even take long to break down. So you just keep going, keep massaging it. Just look at that. You see? You can even see the transformation in front of your eyes because the bowl, it was like so full with the kale, and then look at that. It just went straight down. I'm just gonna wash my hands and then I'll just be right back. So I'm gonna be using 6 cherry tomatoes, and I'm just gonna slice them in half. So what the portion that I'm making is just 1 small bowl of salad. So if you guys want to do that, do this as a meal prep, you just know that you just increase the amount for what you actually want. So I'm also going to be adding 1 cup of chickpea. So what I do is I try to cook my chickpea and put them in the fridge so I have it ready at hand. I'm also going to be adding some mixed nuts. So my nuts right there, I have some walnuts, some cashew, some sesame seed, some hemp seed, and also some chia seed. So that's all the nuts that I'm adding in my salad. So I'm just still adding the rest of the seeds. Then I'm going to be putting that aside, and I'm going to be making the dressing for that salad. And I strongly recommend you guys trying this salad and this dressing. It tastes amazing. I'm not even exaggerating, guys. Like, it tastes amazing. So I'm using 1/4 teaspoon of basil. If you have the regular basil and not the dry one, because I'm using the dry one, so if you have the fresh leaves, you know, that will even give it a bit more flavor. Also, I had some salt in there, a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and then I'm going to be adding 2 garlic to that. So I'm just shredding the garlic. So that's the 2 garlic, and that 2 cloves of garlic. And I'm adding 1/2 teaspoon of chili flakes. 1/2 teaspoon of chili flakes, and I'll be using 1.5 tablespoon of red wine vinegar, or you can use any vinegar of your choice. And 1 teaspoon of olive oil. And you're going to mix everything together really well. So I'm just making what I want to use now, but like if you guys want to, as I said before, if you want to make it in a big portion, you do to just increase the measurement. So I'm just making what I want. And also I'm adding 2 tablespoons of maple syrup. And then you just keep combining everything together and just keep mixing it out. Then I'm just gonna pour it over my salad. So it's like a sweet and spicy salad. So I'm just combining everything together. You just keep mixing. So I'm just gonna be serving it out. Normally, if I'm doing like a meal prep, I'll normally like do at least for 3 days. Like if I'm gonna take it to work or so, and I know I won't have time to make lunch, so you could easily well just increase the amount and then just put it in a sealed container and keep it in the fridge. But I don't normally keep my stuff in the fridge for more than 3 days. And then I'm just going to be topping it off with some avocado. And there you have it. Quick and easy and also delicious. So in between lunch and dinner, what I'm going to be snacking on is some hummus, my favorite hummus. And if you guys want to see how I make my hummus, just click on the link above and it will take you straight to that video. So these crackers, I bought these crackers at Costco. They are actually oven made. They're not fried. So they're oven made and it has a lot of seeds and it's delicious. It's amazing. So I'm just gonna be having those crackers dipped into my hummus and just snack on that until dinner. Yeah, so I got those, as I said, at Costco. And then what I drink throughout the day, guys, I drink a lot of water. So water, guys, you gotta drink a lot of water. So for dinner, I am gonna be cooking up some pasta. So my water is there and boiled, and I had 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and I'm gonna be also adding some coconut oil to give the noodles some flavor. Yeah, and then I'm adding 2 cups of spelt pasta. So now I'm just gonna, meanwhile that is boiling, I am just gonna be starting on my sauce. So I have 1/2 cup of walnut, 1/2 cup of cashew, 2 tablespoons of nutritional yeast, 1 teaspoon of lime. You can use lemon if you guys like. 1/4 teaspoon of onion powder, 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne to give it a little spice. Then 1/4 teaspoon of basil leaf, 2 cloves of garlic, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And then you're going to need, you have to save the water from the pasta, so you can use at least a cup. So I'm using 1/2 cup first, and I'm just going to blend it together, and then I'm going to put the next 1/2 cup. So with the water now, you know that the pasta water, it will actually help the sauce to get thickened. So save some of the pasta water to use to make your sauce. So I'm going to be adding another 1/2 cup of pasta water, and then this is my sauce. There it is, guys. And it smells great. So I'm going to be turning my stove on really low, and then I'm going to be adding some kale to that. So I'll chop the kale really fine, and then I'm just going to add the sauce as well. So I'm not adding all of my sauce, so I just had some of it, and then I'm just going to combine everything together, and you just keep stirring it until the cheese is, or the sauce is over it completely. And then you're just going to cover it and leave it to simmer for probably just 2 to 3 minutes. So there you have it. So I'm going to be dishing it out. And there it is. And that was just so quick. It was so easy. So these are just some simple meals that I, do on a regular basis. So I'm just adding some chili flakes to that to kick the spice up a notch. So there you have it, guys. This is what I normally eat in a day. Hey, so I am back. I am all done, and I'm hoping that you guys love my meals that I prepared for you guys today. So for all the new persons that just popping into my channel, please just do me a favor and just hit that subscribe button, like, share, comment, and remember, share it with your friend and your friend and your friend. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace out.